See, and I did finally find out the month that Johnny King burned his legs, but he was 23 years old. I always thought he was younger than that when that happened.
I did too. I thought he was about 18.
Yeah. So, and there's when your parents moved to the Lear farm, which is where the schoolhouse was, I believe.
Oh, really?
Oh no, it was close to the schoolhouse. They were only on this farm for the summer of 1933 before FSC started teaching at West Point School.
Oh.
So anyway, I've just been putting little pieces of information I find. I'll put it
That's
in
so
the
great.
timeline, and then if I've got a picture or something to go with it, add that as well. And then, Mom, the really, really, really cool thing about this is that I can export this all now and put it on a website, and anybody can
Oh,
go to my website and look at all this stuff, including the
yeah.
pictures and the PDFs. So it's really, really neat.
Oh, so great. Wow.
So I've really been enjoying doing this. I just do a little bit at a time. See, it doesn't matter when I find the piece of information.
Right.
I can just plug it in where it goes, and then it builds the timeline as I add things. So I got a lot of pictures and stuff still to put in here, and then you can collapse each item into just the title.
Yep.
So anyway,
You don't have grandma's, you don't have birthdays in there yet for my grandparents, do you? Or for yours?
Yeah, I do. The birth dates don't necessarily show on everybody, but they're in there because they have to have that to figure out the age of the person. So
Right.
so the death of Benjamin A. Wicker,
Yep.
he was 91 years, 11 months old when he died. So his
Yeah,
birth,
I counted at 92.
yeah, he was only, yeah. Here's when Katrina visited England. She stayed with Glenn and Pam for 3 weeks while her husband John was in Germany arranging for an apartment for them to live in. Katrina was 22 years, 4 months old when she stayed with us. So
that is amazing that it hooks, the births up with whatever you've put in there.
yeah. So, and there's when Grandma and Grandpa Wicker sold their 652 Highland Drive house to Rhonda and Don.
Yeah.
And they moved directly into the little house on 2054 F Road next to Maxine and Ted Albers. And Grandpa was 83 years old and Grandma was 78 years old when they did that.
Yep. Man, she had another 18 years to live.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Well,
is that right?
No, it would have been 14.
She died at 93, 15 years.
15 years, yeah. And then if you want to find something, like let's say you wanted to know when Dad went to basic training. So you can just type in basic in the search, and I didn't find it. That's because
where's the, oh, there it is. Okay.
I haven't entered the stuff we figured out last week about his basic training yet. But let's say you wanted to find a place like, let's say Fruta. Let's see if Fruta's in there. No, Fruta's not in there. Clifton. Okay, then it'll find every instance of Clifton. So the B.A. Wickers moved from Clifton in February of 1982. Oh, that's the same as this. Let's see if there's a different instance of Clifton. Nope, those are the only two instances of Clifton I've got in there right now.
Well, actually, that when Where did you say about Highland Drive was in Clifton, but Maxine's house, where they moved to Maxine's house, was in Grand Junction. Is that what you've got?
Yeah, it just says they moved into the little house on 2054 F Road. I didn't say Grand Junction,
Oh,
but see, I can add that if we want to here by going over here to values. Little house on 50 F Road, Grand Junction.
yeah. Okay.
There. Now it says that. I wonder if I have anything about their trailer park here. Let me look at trailer.
Oh, yeah, that's a big thing.
Oh yeah, here's when they sold the Shady Rest Trailer Park,
Oh,
1965. I did
my
not know it
goodness.
was that early.
I didn't realize it was that early.
I didn't either. But that's what as I find a little piece of information, I just put it in there and it builds.
Yeah, that is so great. Oh, gosh.
And that's the same year Wand Incorporated was born. See,
Yeah.
there's Wand. And I got a whole description about Wand and all that. So it's really, really fun to do.
Yeah. It's really great.
And you couldn't just sit down at one time and do something like this. It has to be
No.
line upon line, precept on precept, because it's
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
information is just scattered everywhere, and to get it put
What
into
what
one
do you have in